Okay, well, welcome everyone. I'm Jennifer Keller, and I am a executive company vice president with Park Lane, and I am the lucky one that gets to share a little bit about Park Lane with you tonight. So our team does this every Wednesday and every Sunday night. So it's a great place to invite guests, invite friends to kind of check us out. It's not too long. You can potentially win a free necklace just for watching. So it's all good here. But tonight, I just want to talk a little bit about direct sales, a little bit about Park Lane, and a little bit about our team Sparkle. So do me a favor, whether you're watching this in our Park Lane Sparkle Life group or our Team Sparkle business page or right here with Zoom, if you have ever done any kind of direct sales or you currently do some sort of direct sales, put a 1 in the comments. So I just want to tell you, I love this industry. I have been with Park Lane for almost 4 years. Before this, I was with another jewelry company for 20 years. And when they closed at the end of 2020 is when I found Park Lane. And this has been such a fun sequel to my first adventure. But, I've been in this direct selling space for almost 25 years. And there's so many different things I love about this, but my favorite thing about this industry is it is an equal opportunity for everyone. Like if you can buy a kit, spoiler alert, it's $129. I'm just going to tell you right up front what the cost is. If you can buy a kit for $129, your opportunity is endless. It's what you do with that kit that matters. Like I did not get an executive company VP kit. I got a basic kit. Probably the one you get will even be better than what I got. But we all start with that same thing. So, we have women and a few men, but mostly still women on our team who are teachers, who are doctors, who are stay-at-home moms. I was a CPA before I started doing this business. Like any demographic works if you can pay $129 and get a kit. So I love that endless opportunity. And I also think, where else can you find a job that's this flexible? That you can work around whatever else you've got going on. People ask me all the time, it used to be, well, how much can you make? And now the number one question I get is how much time does this take? Because, we don't have any time, right? Everyone's trying to fit this in, but everyone needs a little extra money because things are so expensive and kids are expensive and pets are expensive and all the things. And this business, you can work wherever you want. Like, for example, I love to travel. I was gone like 3 weeks in September, 3 weeks, 2 of them out of the country. And I can just fit this in the weeks I get back. I can squeeze a party here on a weekend. I can do some follow-up over here. Like I am not on a set schedule. I determine the schedule. And at this point, when I started, I was working part-time as a CPA, and then I was able to transition out of that completely and just do direct sales. And I can't imagine someone telling me when to work and when I got time off. And, I couldn't go to this appointment or I couldn't be at my kids' this thing. I just can't even imagine it. Because when you have your own business like this, you get to control when you work. You set your own hours. And with Park Lane, we don't have any quotas. So you can do as much or as little as you want. When you join for the 129, you're a stylist for a year. No matter what you do, you are a stylist for a year. And the other thing that I didn't even realize about this industry when I started is just the fun and community part of it. Like when I got into this industry, I didn't know anybody who did this. I didn't know people did parties. All of that was new to me. So when I got in and started meeting these women who just cheer for you and encourage you and laugh with you, and we used to do all that in person, and now we do a lot of it on Zoom because we have stylists on our team across the entire country. But you cannot undervalue how important it is to be with other women who support you. So I love all those things about our industry. Now, a little bit about Park Lane. As I mentioned, I've been with them for almost 4 years, but they have been in business for 69 years. And they were started by a couple, Arthur and Shirley Levine. They had a vision. And I think about Shirley, because she was like 19 when she started this business. And I think she was a trailblazer. Like at that time, back in 1955, women were not working out of the home like they are now. They didn't have the opportunities that we have now. And she and her husband created this company that we call the perfect trifecta, because they have something for customers, for hostesses, and for stylists. Everybody wins in Park Lane. And so 69 years, we just had our birthday. They are very much a family run business. Right now, the second and the third generation are very involved in the company. We were just at a company trip to Dublin, Ireland last month, and even the little grandchildren are there, and they're up there doing, you know, some little announcement. Like everybody in the family, it seems like, is very involved in this business. And I appreciate that more and more as I see so many companies start to change their structure. You know, we've seen several big companies this year go from being a direct sales company to having the affiliate marketing, which I hate. I'm just going to tell you, I hate that. I hate that for them. And, you know, just even yesterday, we heard about another big company that's closing at the end of 2020. I mean, 2020, that's when my company closed, 2024. So it makes a difference who you partner with. And you want to be with a company that cares about their people. And I appreciate that it's a family run business. Family cares about family. You know, like I look at my own family and think we might butt heads sometimes, but we are family, right? So there's just that bond a little bit stronger there. So with Park Lane, one thing that also makes me feel secure about them is their financial stability. So they are a debt-free company. And since the beginning, when Arthur and Shirley started this business, they made it a rule that the owners, who are now the three brothers, the sons of the founders, that the owners of the company can only take a 2% profit from Park Lane, and the rest they put back into their field. And that will make more sense when I talk about some of the programs they offer, because otherwise you might be thinking, how can they afford that? They can afford that and remain debt-free because they're not greedy. They take a 2% profit. It's been that way since the beginning. Okay. Oh, and the last thing I love about the longevity of our company is they have a proven success track record. You know, for 69 years, that means they have been through wars, they've been through recessions, they've been through a pandemic, and they are still a very strong, viable company. So again, it matters who you partner with. All right, let's talk about the product. Jewelry is our product. And I will confess, when I started in this industry, I did not wear jewelry. I had little silver hoops for special occasions, and that was it. So a lot of women get into Park Lane because they love the jewelry. And so it's a natural segue. Why wouldn't you make a little income at something you already love? But that was not me. I actually saw the potential and thought, I'm going to go for that, and I will learn how to love jewelry. And I did. So, but what I like about jewelry is, one, it is a visual product. You don't have to teach someone how to wear it. They don't have to try it for 30 days and see if something changes or gets better or gets worse. It is sometimes as simple as, these are pretty, I'll take this. That's it. If you can hold up a pair of earrings and say, aren't these cute? You're like 50% trained. This is not a complicated product to sell. It is one that generates compliments. It creates confidence. I love all of that about our jewelry. And Park Lane is pretty smart too, because they created a very diverse line, because jewelry is personal. You know, if a woman loves it, you can't talk her out of it. If she doesn't like it, you can't talk her into it. So you better have a good variety to appeal to all the different types of women and what they enjoy. So, you know, we have lots of dainty necklaces. We have statement pieces. We have designer inspired pieces. So while you may not love every single piece, I don't love every single piece, but there is plenty to love. And they come out with this new jewelry all the time. So we come out with two big lines in July and in January, but about every, I don't know, 6 to 8 weeks, they've been coming out with these little capsule collections of about 10 to 15 pieces, just to kind of get everybody excited. And women get so excited when there's something new coming out. So they always keep it exciting in Park Lane for sure. There's always something new coming out. We have a holiday line coming out probably in the next couple weeks. That's the next one we're going to get excited about. And then of course, January will come out with the spring collection. They have a guarantee on this. This makes a difference too. You want a product that you can stand behind. And what their guarantee is if a customer has any problem in the first 4 months, Park Lane will replace it free, no questions asked. Some child yanks that necklace off your neck, you accidentally run over it with your car, no questions asked. They will take it back anytime in the first 4 months. After 4 months, it's just $10 plus, I don't think it's tax. I think it's $10 plus shipping, and they'll send you a brand new one. So I love that they stand behind their product. Now, let's talk about what they do for their customers, their hostesses, and their stylists. So for customers, put a 2 in the comments if you have experienced our sale. Because when I heard about this sale, I thought, they are brilliant. That is the most brilliant marketing I've ever heard. So just to remind you, what our sale is if a customer purchases 2 items at full price, she can get 4 items for half price. And the 2 at full price are always the least expensive. Now, when I'm at my parties, I say that twice because nobody's expecting that, right? In the real world, that's not how sales work. But in Park Lane world, every single day, we offer that to our customers. And what it does is it helps us get the customer the best deal. It immediately forms a trust with her. Like just today, I had a party last night at a wine bar. It was so fun. And one of my customers, Wendy, she placed an order for these items. And I said, what would this cart look like? So I put it together and I sent it to her exactly what she wanted. And I said, hey, I got to tell you, if you want to grab like a $28 pair of earrings, it's actually going to drop your total by $10. Here's an example. She loved that. She just saved $10 and got another piece of jewelry. It feels so good to be able to do that for our customers. So our sale is amazing. Many times they offer bonuses on top of that, where if a customer purchases 90, not only does she get free shipping, but she also gets any piece, there's no price limit. Any piece for $35 is the bonus. So that usually happens every week. Sometimes they change that up, but there's always something. There's always a bonus there for customers too. Okay, in addition, I mentioned the jewelry that comes out all the time. They also offer 2 additional promotions, their style drops and their sparkle box. So what the style drop is usually every Thursday, almost every Thursday, something new comes out. And it's usually some gorgeous piece that's deeply discounted that a customer can get for typically between $25 and $35 and with a $40 purchase. So I couldn't remember if we had one this week. So I grabbed a previous one just to give you an example. So this was a style drop that came out, I don't know, a few months ago, and I can't remember how much it was, but it was in that range where a customer could grab this for $25, $35 with a $40 purchase. My favorite things about these style drops, and my customers are trained, they know on Thursday, I'm going to show them, hey, look what dropped today. Anytime I can go in my VIP group and tell customers about something new, I love it. They love it. They're getting a deal, and they know these style drops sell out quickly. They're designed to sell out quickly to kind of create that sense of urgency. So we probably have a new one coming tomorrow. And the other thing they do is this Sparkle Box. So Sparkle Box is a monthly subscription where hostesses and stylists and customers can join and get either 1 piece for $24 or 2 pieces for $39. No tax, yes tax, no shipping. And every month is a surprise. So this is our one for October, which is a gorgeous fall. Oops, sorry, let me grab that.
Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna mute all, there we go. This is our October Sparkle Box, which is a gorgeous 3-layered crystal. You can wear these together. You can separate the strands. If you get the premium, and I always tell my people they're premium people, you got the matching earrings, $39 plus tax for these 2 pieces. So a Sparkle Box subscription is a big part of our business because, you know, women like surprises. They like to treat themselves. And for $39, it's not a big expensive treat. It's an affordable treat. So the Sparkle Box is new. They also do fundraisers where if a stylist does a party for a 501c organization and she registers it with Park Lane will donate 50% of the net sales to that organization. And the stylist gets paid on the other 50%. So you do a fundraiser and it's not even coming out of your pocket. Park Lane is going to do that for you. All right, let's talk about our hostesses. Put a 3 in the comments if you have ever hosted a party with Park Lane, because then you know how generous they are with their jewelry for hostesses. So how their hostess plan works is once the sales get to $300 net, a hostess gets $20 in free jewelry for each order she gets up to 10. When she gets 10 orders, all of those orders double to $40 an order, and she gets $400 in jewelry. Just like our sale, I think this is brilliant, because what happens, I just had this happen last week. I had a party. Lindsay has 7 orders. So at the end of the night, I said, Lindsay, great party. You have 140 in free jewelry, seven orders times 20. I said, if you can get 3 more orders, and they can be for a pair of earrings, you're going to go from 140 to 400. Do you think she got 3 more orders? Yes, probably about 95% of the time they get additional orders because they know it's going to benefit them and get them more free jewelry. And it doesn't have to be big orders. It can be a pair of earrings. So on top of that, hostesses get 4 items at half price. She can get a bonus piece, anything for $35 if she wants. And that is what's going to keep your business going. You know, I mentioned I did a party last night at a wine bar. There's so many ways you can sell this jewelry. And I think I've done them all. You can do in-home parties. You can do Facebook parties. You can do messenger parties. You can do fundraisers. You can set up in a cafe or a wine bar like I did last night. There are so many different avenues to sell this jewelry. I love that. Okay, last thing, let's talk about the opportunities for stylists. So as a stylist, you get paid anywhere from a 30 to 50% commission on your net sales. That's anything sold at full price and anything sold at half price. And the reason there's a range is because Park Lane has a unique program that we call our direct to point, where if you have previous leadership experience in a direct sales company, Park Lane recognizes that, respects that, and many times you can start at a higher commission rate. I appreciated that so much. I mentioned I was with my previous company for 20 years. I was not planning on leaving. I kind of felt like they broke up with me. And I love that Park Lane said, we recognize that you have put in the time to be a leader. We want to recognize that. So they brought me in at a VP level. So if you have any previous leadership experience, please, let your stylist know, let me know, and we can see if you're eligible for that direct to point program. Now, if you've never done direct sales, that's not a problem. I love new people. I love training them, helping them succeed, helping them go from 30. You start at 30%, and then you can just promote up all the way to 50%. And in Park Lane, you never go backwards. The only direction to go is up. You never lose your title. You never lose your commission. And again, I rode this ladder. Those of you in direct sales, you know this ladder roller coaster for 20 years. Promoted, I might get demoted. Promoted, I might get demoted. It was horrible. It affects your mental health. So I love that Park Lane cares about our mental health and doesn't want to do that. They want to keep it positive and keep it moving forward. Once you promote to that first level of leadership, you can start earning residual income on your team. That's a second stream of income. Literally, you could be home one night watching, I don't even know what's on Netflix anymore, watching The Lincoln Lawyer. I know that's a new season that just came out. You could be watching The Lincoln Lawyer and someone on your team is out doing a party and you are making money while you're watching The Lincoln Lawyer from your couch. So building a team is a great second stream of income. And it's also an opportunity to start pouring into someone else and helping them reach their goals and their dreams too. Now, they have other programs like a Mercedes car program. If you want to drive a Mercedes, you can start earning that at the first level of leadership. These trips are amazing. They are unlike any incentive trip I've ever been on in my life. So Park Lane, they are available to everybody. You don't have to be a leader. Anybody who can sell some jewelry and recruit some people can go on these trips. Since I've started, I don't think I can name them all, but just in this last year, we've been to Dublin, we've been to Paris, we're going to St. Thomas in March, we're going to Zurich, Switzerland next September. If you like to travel and you want someone else to pay for it, I love that you can sell some jewelry, build a business, meet whatever goals you have for your family. And then along the way, you can collect a Mercedes payment, you can collect a trip, you can collect some free jewelry, you can earn an unlimited amount of free jewelry. You can always be your own hostess. And Park Lane even has a program where you can earn over $1,100 every single month in jewelry that you get to pick out. And, in the beginning, you're kind of adding jewelry to your kit, especially if you start for the $129, you're adding jewelry to your collection. But you will get to a point very quickly where you have so much jewelry, you don't know what to do with it. And then you become very generous. I give away jewelry every week in my VIP group. I bring jewelry to my parties. I do an on-time drawing. I do a stay till the end drawing because that's all jewelry that I have earned for free. So I love that they do that for us. It really keeps our cost down. So you really are making the commission that you're earning. Okay, so last thing is about the cost. I mentioned it's $129. That's the basic kit, and that's great. A lot of people start for $129. You get $500 in jewelry with that. Currently, they're doing a promotion through next Wednesday where they're adding $100 to each kit level. So you could start for $129 and get $600 in jewelry. You can also go $229 and get $1,100. You can go $439 and get $2,100 in jewelry. It's totally up to you. And it makes no difference to us. We train everybody the same. Does not matter what kit you start with. Everybody has an equal opportunity if you can pay $129 for a kit. And then finally, just a little bit about our team. We created our Team Sparkle 4 years ago when a lot of us got started together. And we like to say that we're in our senior year. You know, your freshman year, you're figuring out stuff. You don't know where the bathrooms are. You're a little lost, a little intimidated. Sophomore year, you're figuring it out. Junior year, you're hitting your stride. But senior year, senior year, you kind of rule the school, right? And that's how we feel about our team. We have so many systems in place now to help you be successful. We have trainings weekly that you can plug into either live or on replay. We have Jewel School. We have huddles. We have graphics. We have a graphic designer that we pay to provide graphics for you. There's graphics that Park Lane provides. Everything you need to be successful is available to you. And you have the opportunity to do whatever you want. If your goal is to make $200 a month so you can go get a mani-pedi and a massage once a month, I love that. We're going to help you do that. If your goal is to make $2,000 a month because you want to pay a mortgage and you want to maybe retire from your job, we can help you do that. We are so confident. Our leadership, I can't remember the number now. We have hundreds of years of leadership experience to help you meet your specific goal. So, and I love this time of year. I mean, we're in October. You've still got a solid 6 weeks of Christmas shopping, holiday shopping, that women are going to be more likely to look at Park Lane than ever before. So I encourage you, if you have hung out with me for these past 24 minutes, why not just give it a try? See if you like it. Try it through the end of the year, reevaluate in January. Take the tax deductions for 2024, but you might find that you really, really love it like so many of us do. Okay, any questions? Excuse me. Let me look at my chats. Okay, I don't see any in our Zoom. Let me click over to our business page. I don't think I see any there either. Okay, so as we wrap this up, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a link to a survey in the comments. Let me grab that real quick. And I will put it on our business page and in our Park Lane Sparkle Life group. So it will be everywhere. Please only fill it out once. But if you fill this out by Thursday night, I do a drawing on Friday, and one of you will win a cute necklace just for giving us a little bit of your time. So let me drop this into the message here to everyone here. And then if you have any questions, please let us know or talk to your stylist. We would be happy to answer anything. Other than that, I hope you have a great evening. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.